Welcome back, everybody.
Hey,
It's good to
hey.
have you. We are Two Brothers Talking. I am Matt. This is my brother Avery.
Avery.
And we are talking about a very fun topic today. It is my turn to pick, and Avery has no idea. Today's topic is a household item, and it is hand soap.
Oh, hand soap. I was
Hand soap.
I was waiting for ShamWow. I really was.
We can. You're not going to get ShamWow ever. I will never. There's no point.
Good.
Maybe we should.
Good to know.
No. Maybe we should. No. Okay.
Hand soap.
I think hand soap is best. We can throw dish soap in there as well. I think.
Okay.
Just because. So let's just do soaps for the household. We're not going to get into shampoos.
Okay.
For cars or for hair or anything like that. We're going to stick strictly to hand soap and dish soap.
Hand
So,
soap.
but soaps, yeah, because there's some things that I'd like to know from you. One,
Okay.
do you have somewhere in your house bars of soap that you use for people to wash their hands with, like in a bathroom setting?
No.
Or even at the sink? I didn't think so.
There's no hard soap
Secondly,
in our house.
Not a single bar at all.
Nope.
Very interesting. Okay. Also, and this is kind of a loaded question because I've been to your house before and used the soaps in your house.
Oh.
And
Okay.
so it's something that my wife seems to enjoy spending time on. So this will be a fun little thing. And I've grown accustomed to certain things. And so let's start off with dish soap. I want you to give me your feelings on brand quality versus generic quality, and what you find is your most favorite soap to use.
Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of opinion on that, honestly. I really don't. We have, I think we have Dawn dish soap.
Blue,
Green.
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 Okay.
And that's for washing dishes. And then, as far as hand soap goes, for like the bathroom and stuff, do you want to talk about that now, or you want to wait?
No, let's stick with dish soap for
Okay,
right now.
so-
Like, you use one soap, so you don't do dishes much. Is that?
I do.
Is that what you're?
I do, but I
you're-
don't care what soap I use.
Interesting. Okay.
Is
why?
there a difference? So, okay, so now hang on. Before you answer that, if you ask me to name dish soap brands, it's going to be like Dawn and Ajax, and that's all I know. That's it. That's all of them.
Okay.
There aren't any other brands in my mind.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Very good.
So you've picked a topic that I am not prepared to discuss.
Good. Then I've picked a good topic. So talking about dish soap, here's the thing. I believe there is a huge difference between dish soaps. And let me tell you why. Ajax, you almost couldn't have picked a worse brand
Oh yeah, it's Dollar General. Absolutely.
of soap. It's Dollar General stuff. It's just garbage soap.
Yes.
You have to use a lot to get the silky, sudsy, surfacting, and you can use a drop of Dawn, as they say in their commercials, and you can get a pan squeaky clean and get lots of suds and get that silkies. So I believe there's a huge difference. Within the higher end brands of, let's say, Dawn, there's Dawn regular, there's Dawn Platinum, there's Dawn eco-friendly, there's all different flavors or sniffs or smells of Dawn with lavender and all these other things. And then you move over into a whole different category, and those are very unique individual brands. You've got the Myers, which smells really, really good. You've got, now I'm not going to be able to think of it.
It's your topic.
But you've got all these different brands of soap, and they all do their own thing. And there's even a huge difference between those. And what I want to have, because in our house, my wife is in charge of all the laundry for the rest of our lives. As long as we're married, I don't have to do laundry ever. In return, my job is to do all of the pots and pans. For the rest of our lives, as long as we're married, there's no getting out of it. That is the trade that we had.
I've seen your wife do dishes at your house. So
she does dishes.
You're failing.
Not the pots and pans.
You're failing.
Not the pots. No. And she'll do pots and pans if I'm out of town, but that doesn't matter. So the thing is, I go through soap. I go through soap, and I have a pump put into my sink area because I don't want to have a bottle. I don't want to have a jug. I don't want to reach under the thing. I have a pump right there ready to use all the time. It's part of my sink configuration.
Okay.
So I find that using a soap that has a little bit more quality to it, spending the extra $1 or $2 at the beginning gets me more soap, not more soap but I get more use out of it, and I can use less of it. So I'm trying to reduce my soap footprint, I guess you could say.
Oh, okay.
Because I do a lot of pots and pans. And so there's a huge difference for me in the soaps, and even with the smells and other things, I notice the aromas of them are way different as well. So I have a lot of opinions on that.
Wow.
But I will say, just to move us on to the next section of it, I believe that Dawn does the best job overall. The original green, I don't really like that smell. We do the original blue if we have to. But Dawn, the original, does a good job overall. It doesn't dry out your hands as bad as some others. And so
I just like the commercials where they're washing off the little duckling that has been dipped in oil.
Of course.
So that's,
who wouldn't like that?
I mean, I wanna support ducklings dipped in oil anytime.
Yep.
So
okay. All right. Now, moving on to hand soaps for the bathroom. My wife loves to go to Bath and Body Works when they have sales and get coupons and get 4 for $30 or 6 for $12 or whatever the deal is. And she picks, and the flavors or the smells, aromas that usually come out are seasonal. So you get spring mist, summer showers, flowery things. You have winter wonderland. You have Halloween pumpkin cheesecake, whatever. So there are, and I actually enjoy that. I don't purposely go and buy them myself, but I appreciate having a different soap for a different season, and to have people be like, oh, my hands, they smell so good. I feel so great doing that. And I appreciate a liquid that turns into a foam dispenser more than just a pump that brings out regular soap. Yep. I enjoy a foam because I feel like it's already been activated and shrunk down to a micronic level that the dirt in my hands and the oils can be released and cleaned. So I feel like it does a better job that way. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so I think I like the pre-bubbled soap. Only because I feel like it uses less soap.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know that it cleans any better. I feel like I can get my hands pretty clean with regular pump out of the pump and soap. My wife does some of the same similar things, although she usually goes for the dispensers that she likes, the dispensers that look really cool.
And fills them with
and
whatever.
refills them. So she'll go and we have gotten Bath and Body Works or Bed Bath and Beyond or wherever and gone and gotten peppermint spice whatever for winter Christmas time and
right.
I think we ended up with a evergreen something that was just awful.
I like evergreen smell, but
yeah, well, this one was not good. It was like evergreen.
So did you use a double pump to get through it quicker?
It was
because you didn't want to waste soap.
It was like evergreen and mistletoe or something like that, and it was like, oh, it was no good. But yeah, I don't really have an opinion on that. It's like I'm just trying to get my hands washed. I do have an opinion on washing your hands too much.
Okay.
I think sometimes people wash their hands too much.
I think you're probably right in that. there will be a lot of people who don't agree with
I
us
understand
saying that. But
we don't care.
yeah, we really don't. Now, let's talk about then. I'll give you my personal opinion. In the bath, in the shower area, and we're not talking about it except to just say that I have bars of soap that I use, that I rinse off. I'm very meticulous and very systematic. That will have to be a topic we talk about, is showering.
How do you shower?
But I do have bars that I use, and they are wonderful. However, I do not use them. We do not use them in the bathrooms or at a sink at the kitchen or whatever, for a couple of reasons. One, they hold moisture a lot. Depending, there's water sitting there. They make a mess, and I would kind of like to feel like I'm touching a bar for the first time versus
Every time.
touching it after everybody else has touched it.
Yeah.
Now, it's the exact same with your thumb on a push thing. However, I feel better with a pump than I do with a bar. Do you feel the same way?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
And is that why you guys don't have bars?
Like I said, there is no bar soap in the house as far as I know.
Yeah.
There may be some decorative stuff. Actually, that's not true. There is some bar soap on a little tray next to the bathtub that is never allowed to get wet.
Isn't that the dumbest thing? Isn't that the dumbest thing? Now, we have a bar of cast iron coconut oil soap in our bathroom where everyone comes that says Kirk's on it.
Yeah.
It is the wrapper that has Kirk's, and so that is our last name, so we have it there, and it's kind of cool for people to see. Other than that, we don't let people use bars of soap in our house.
Right.
We don't let the public come in and use bars. So anyway, that's all I really have. I like soaps. I like to be able to clean my hands.
It's a little
I like to be able
frou-frou.
to clean my dishes, but I don't. And I have my opinions on brands and the quality of them, but just a fun little topic.
So it sounds like for dish soap, it's Dawn. Do you have a preference on hand soap? Because there's definitely like if I have grease on my hands, I'm going to get myself some like major crazy abrasive.
Yes, something with pumice in it,
Yeah.
or gritty orange goop or whatever. Yes. As far as hand soap in the bathroom, if my hands are that dirty, I go to the kitchen sink or I find
And use Dawn because
the
you're
laundry
like a
room.
little oily duckling.
Yes, sometimes I feel like an oily duckling working on my cars, and so, but I want a good quality hand soap in the bathroom, so I'd say Bath and Body Works does just fine, and if the smell can change every couple weeks or every month, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
That's about it. So
All
anyway,
right.
we're two brothers talking about soaps. That was a little. It could have got more feminine, but I think we stuck to topics. So we're pretty good. But anyway, have fun. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.